Oh, Lord, it's a farmer's life. Oh, it's so early. I woke up at 6:04 this morning, and I got a major disappointment going on here. These crops are not ready, which means that I'm not going to be able to plant anything this year. That's somewhat hurtful. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know what else. There's nothing else I can really do. Now, one thing I did do from study and from testing is find out that we are really severely handicapping ourselves on our greenhouses. So I'm going to speed time up to 3x, and I guess just kind of pass the day. We are probably going to see if we can take a couple contracts because I need to get income. And the problem that I'm having is that there's just nothing going on. But the other thing, too, is so what I was getting at is I found that we need to turn these off distribution or selling. What happens is you lose like 60% if you do it this way. So we're going to turn these all. Oh, we are already on storing. Look at that. I thought I had these set to distribute. Maybe I changed them after hours. I'm going to start storing these is what I'm going to do, and we're going to hand deliver them because you make so much more money when you hand deliver. So that is a thing. Now, one thing that we do need, though, is I'm going to have to get a loading cart. So I'm going to go up and see if the shop's open. They're probably not open at 6 o'clock in the morning. Actually, so we're going to fill up with water. I'm going to go ahead and do that while you guys take a little nap. So I'll be back. When the sunlight comes up a little bit more, I will let you back in. But I want to get some more water into these greenhouses so they continue to produce. But that sucks royally about the crops. Not that it really matters because when we plant next year, the things are going to come up next year. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I was hoping to have things a little further along than what we're just about to get. So, all right. So I will be back in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and get these cows watered. Or I'm sorry, these cows. God. What cows? Arthur, what are you talking about? Arthur, wake up. I'm going to again get my I'm going to get my stuff watered. I'll be back. Right, so I've finished watering. Now I'm going to head up to the shop and grab me a trailer, which sucks, but it'll pay for itself pretty quick, I think. Though this is hard mode, so, I mean, things are not going to be as easy as they were on easy. So, yeah. So we shall see. So here's one thing that hasn't changed about Farm Sim. If you weed, as long as you weed once during a crop cycle, you'll never get weeds again. So if I go weed my fields right now, I'll never get the weeds again. However, if you don't weed before the weeds are fully grown, you will lose 75% yield. So even though I sprayed my crops, I think I mentioned this in the last video, but even though I sprayed my crops, I'm still going to lose a portion of the yield because I'm stupid. Because I sprayed after they were full height, which they already were full height when I got to them. That's not my fault, but what am I looking for? I'm looking for specifically a low loader. This one. I wish you could change the colors on this, but you can't. Whatever. So we're going to use this to deliver our products by hand. Oh, and by the way, I found out these Claas trailers you can actually hook together. You can get a second one, and this has a hook, and you can truck train them. That's pretty cool if you have another one of these Claas trailers. So this is our little blue loading platform. We will hand load this full of products and then take them to different places around the map. But we have to be careful because if you get one stuck, it never unsticks. So I've had these stuck in the ground, and once they're in, I can't figure out how to get them out. Nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it here in France or anywhere in the world. But the good news is all the veggies you can pick up by hand, so you don't have to use a forklift to get them. It makes life a little bit easier when you're loading this trailer. A little bit easier. Not a ton easier, but a little bit. So really, I think we're done for the day. I'm going to wait till a little bit later on in the day to pull our products. The trick that I've learned here, somebody showed me this too, with these greenhouses, if you go in and you don't own the bakery, which we don't, we have, you can see the water, and we have, or distribute it, where you set your output mode by selecting on the different, these are both the greenhouses. You set these to distributing. And then when you're ready to sell them, you change it over to storing. And we should start seeing them pop up, though for some reason they're not coming out. With 142 liters, I would think that we would have some strawberries available to sell. Let's try this one and see. 144. And I want to change this to storing. No, so there must not be enough yet. Or it's bugged and we're screwed. So I'm gonna load those onto this trailer. I'm actually gonna change the trailer orientation. When they start popping out. Oh, there they go. They're starting to show. I must have been too close. There's not that much in there, but I think by the end of the day there will be. Now, somebody else said they tested up to 10x. It doesn't seem like it affects the output. So, yeah, the building's out of strawberries. So that we had to get above a certain amount. This is 150 liters. So anyway, you let them store in there until the end of the day, and then at the end of the day you can distribute them out. And so I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to pass time. I'm going to leave it at 10x. It kind of sucks because I got nothing to do. But we could do a contract. So I'm going to turn this strawberry thing back on to storing. No, not deactivate. Here. There we go. Change output mode to distributing. There we go. And we'll let that go. So we're going to load this thing up later on in the day. But in the meantime, let's see what's going on in the contract world. I know that in the harvesting contracts, I guess, are brokered. So they said don't do harvesting. We got baling, cultivating, and they said another person showed me a trick with this. If you're into cultivating, you get the biggest one, but then you do all of the fields with that big equipment. Let's see, what do we got there? That's a really big cultivator. And a cool tractor. People say fertilizing missions are the bank. So we could do all of these. Look, this all has the same equipment too. Oh, we'll get to it. That's a biggie. I wonder if you get reimbursed for the lime. Let's see. If you use your own equipment or lease equipment, make sure to fill the tool with solid fertilizer. Ugh. But we can make a lot of money. You can see here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do the whole shebang. We're going to borrow items. Yep. And I'm going to see how many I can accept. So we got that. Let's see. We're going to take the biggest ones first because obviously I want the big ones. We're going to accept. And I'm just going to see how many I can accept. Can I do them all? I can do them all. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, so you can have 3 contracts at a time. I wonder if that's going to screw us up. All right, so I'm going to hop over. There we go. Yep, we have a sweet Massey Ferguson 8S. I love this tractor, by the way. I've been playing around with it in my Twitch game. If you guys don't know, we play on Twitch. I'd love for you guys to come watch us. The Twitch link is in the description. But I'm using this tractor on my farm, and I love it. So I guess I have to provide the fertilizer. Wow, that really sucks. That's going to get expensive. But we'll get paid back for it, so I think. What's the difference? This holds 1,000. Let's see. Oh God, 1920 for. Let's see. It's 1920 for 1,000. 1820 for 1,000. Oh, so it's cheaper to buy this way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's see if that's enough for all these contracts. And if not, we'll save the rest of it and keep it at our firm for ourselves. However, we don't have a solid fertilizer, but I can rent a seeder that takes one. Yeah, this thing's going to have a huge capacity, but we'll see how much this. I need to see how much it spreads and how much it takes. I wish this thing had the spreader arms on it. Oh well, what are you going to do? I'm new to these contract thingies, so. And then they said, don't finish this contract. This is going to be the big one until we're done with all the other contracts. So I would say this is probably field 26. So let's go ahead up to 18. This would be a good way to kind of see the map, too, because I haven't been to some of these locations. So let's go see the map. I love this tractor. It's expensive. But honestly, for what it is, it's actually not that expensive. But I like the fact that it's got the cab. Like, look how the cab sits on the tractor. It's got a huge cab, almost like how the Zerion, whatever, the Kloss tractor has that big cab that flips around. This thing looks almost like that saddleback cab. And I wonder, let's take a look. I'm wondering if the cab is reversible. I don't see controls for that. Doesn't it? Even the way that the front is not attached to the cabin, it looks like this could flip around and sit up there, but I guess it doesn't. Oh well, it'd be cool to run this thing backwards, but it doesn't look like it does. But it just looks like it could. But I guess there's also no. Usually those tractors have like a pad underneath where the cab sits when it faces the other way, and this one does not. So I would say it's not convertible. But that's the one thing I miss. I told people I was upset because the Zerion was not in this game, but they're like, well, yes, it is, because the saddle track is the Zerion. Well, no, it is, but it isn't, because it's not transformable. So I don't think it is. I haven't tried it yet. Here's our first job. Thankfully, we don't have the time limits anymore. And I'm going to let it run until I'm going to slow time down a little bit because I will run out of time. There we go. So I think it's pretty neat that we can trick the system into letting us use the equipment. The only problem that I foresee is that it's hard to see the lines where you've been doing this. Now, see, people were complaining about the draw-in circle. I think it's your hardware, honestly. Like, I'm looking here. There's no draw-in. Oh, yeah, there it is. It is back there. Okay. But it's right at the edge of the screen. I haven't noticed it being a problem until I'm really high up. Now, I guess with the consoles, though, people were saying it's really bad, so that sucks. Sucks to be me. Press the wrong button to stop this. Yeah, I know, it's reserved for contract work only. I know. So we're going to spend the afternoon spreading fertilizer. But right away, we're going to make, if we get this all done properly, we're going to make like $30,000 or $40,000. So it's worth it because we are pretty hurting right now. And there's a ton of fertilizer contracts, too, so we can just keep picking them up. You know, I'll continue to look for the biggest. Well, eventually you will do all the fields, and then there will be none available, but. Is that right? I can't tell. There's the line. I see it now. So you can kind of see it there. So this is what I'm going to do for a little while, folks. I'll be back. I know it's not the most exciting footage, so I'm going to go ahead and work on this for a little bit, and I will see you on the other side of this huge fertilization project. And we'll be flying high on cash because right now we're getting pretty dang low. So we need to, yeah, it's kind of scary. I'll be back. All right, we've completed the contract. They only used 2% of our fertilizer, so that's good news. I'm going to go ahead and, yes, I was listening to the radio. So completed. This one's the smaller one. And so we're going to go ahead and collect. And let's go ahead and head over to the next field, which is up the street a little bit. That didn't take too long. The nice thing is it doesn't take too long to do these. It's actually fairly easy. Oh my God, that field is huge. And that's right where you're headed, Mr. Arthur. The most giant field on the map. I will say this map is growing on me as I play it. I don't like the edges. I think what bothers me is it kind of like fades into mountains. But anyway, I do like this map. And there's a lot of hidden money to be found on it, too. There's all kinds of little trinkets that are worth a bunch of money. When we were playing multiplayer, we were messing around with that. So let's see here. All right, so let's go ahead and turn the sprinkler on to that sweet sound. And I'm going to just run up and down. So I'll see you guys in just a moment because this is, once again, not the most exciting stuff to watch as we do contracts. But it's making us some money, and it's passing the time. And, oh, I love this tractor. Man, it's so cool inside. This is like their latest and greatest, and I love it. I'm sad to see that a lot of the case tractors are gone, but this is a cool tractor. We'll hopefully get case back in mods. All right. See you in just a minute. And shockingly, we still have some fertilizer left in the container. I think I'm going to need 2 more containers for that big field that we're doing next, but 19 is completed, so we can go ahead and finish that contract up. And that's a $12,000 contract, so that's nice. We're going to collect that. And in the meantime, let's pick up this $11,000 one. And let's see, maybe that one too. So our money's going back up simply because we are doing contracts, which is great. We needed to do that. I'm going to buy some more fertilizer. Our money's going to go back down a little bit. But when we're done with all these contracts, we're going to make some serious jack. So I'm going to go ahead. Well, I'll take you with me down to the shop. I mean, this episode, unfortunately, mostly is us just driving around because that's we want to go this way. That's what we're dealing with. Today's status quo, traveling the roads of France with a giant tractor. One that we wish that we could have for ourselves, but I just, alas, I don't have the funds for it. So, but this thing is awesome. I love this tractor. I love this tractor. He's so beautiful. So we got a big castle up here. I know also, like I said, there is, I don't know in hard mode if those little video game cartridges are in it or not, but I think they said there's something like, I went the wrong freaking way. Oh, well, I guess we'll just go down the back way. This is pretty anyway. Never been back here. I guess there's something like 20 of them or something, and if you find them all, it's there's rumors that it's worth $1 million, that it's worth $10 million. It's like no one can, but each one's worth like $40,000 or $50,000. I know that. So I don't know. I think there's like one here. We can pick one up because I did come looking. Let's take a look real quick and see if it's here, so you can see what I'm talking about. He's a video game cartridge. Oh, maybe not. I know there was one around here somewhere. I just don't remember where it was. It wasn't at that facility. I thought it was here, but oh, I'm gonna get killed. Get run over. My wife found a bunch of them. Anyway, they are out and about on these palatial estates, and they are hidden around the map. So anyway, if you get a chance, take a look for those, because I think, like I said, if you find all 20, there's like $1 million bonus, which is kind of cheating on hard mode, though. But I don't know. Is it cheating? No, because the developers put it in, so $1 million would go a really long way right now. I'd probably use it to buy fields. It'd be interesting if I had $1 million. If I were a rich man, doobie 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 doo 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 doo, I could pay off my $500,000 loan and get out of trouble with the bank. The dream, the American dream, getting out of trouble with the bank. I'm in debt up to my eyeballs. Okay, I will be right back. Well, let's go ahead and do this. We'll grab the fertilizer, and at the end of the day, we can check and see how our greenhouses did. Because hopefully they will have all the stuff that we need. We'll be able to sell some stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and do big bags once again. One. That should be plenty. Could they not put them on the same side of the trailer? Freak's sake. Okay, what do we got? We've got one field there. Did I not accept those other contracts? What happened? Oh, shizzle stick. Wait, didn't I accept them? I thought I accepted those contracts. Did they just disappear? Oh, that's buggy. Oh well, you know, it is what it is. I picked them and they're gone. That's weird. Maybe they disappeared off the map. I don't know. But we've done the big ones. So I'm happy with that. But it's a little weird that we're missing the two that we picked up. They're just gone. So there are still bugs in the contract system for sure. That stinks. Oops, wrong button. I love the turn signals on this tractor. Check out that sweet tone signal. That tweet tone signal. I'm a toot little boat in a dioted cage. Tweety's my name. Sorry. How about this? Un petit jeune oiseau. Le petit oiseau. I'm the little bird. These guys have limed their fields. They're limed. One thing I am learning about field work, subsoiling eliminates the need to stubble your field. So if you cultivate, or if you do the subsoiler, you don't have to get a harrow and raise the or shave the stubble of your field. Where is this place? Nope, wrong way. So keep that in mind if you call, at least from what I've seen, subsoiling, and then also what was the other tool that we use? The spader also seems to do that. So you don't get the stubble on your field like you do if you just cultivate. Bonjour, Monsieur Renault. Actually, that's a Citroen, isn't it? I don't know. There's a lot of French cars. And then there's that very Honda-esque looking vehicle. Oh, that was our street. Man, I keep missing. Not familiar. Never actually been over to this side of the map, so this is all new to me. That's all right. This will put us at the base of the field that we're going to. This tractor looks really awesome when it gets its big tires. When you put the wide tires on it, it's a monster looking. Actually, the JCB looks pretty good, too. The smaller JCB looks really beefy with the big tires. All right, so here's the field. Oh, Lord. It's Cornola. This is a pain in the butt to see while you're fertilizing. Or, sorry, I'm sorry, sunflower. Actually, we might be able to see this better. That might work out for our advantage. Yep, that'll work out to our advantage. It'll be easier to row, too. So just put it on a row, and there we go. But that's what I do when I do these missions. I follow the row. I get set up at the end, and then I just follow the row down, and that way you know that you're getting a nice even spray the whole time. It's like automatic GPS. All right, guys, I'll see you in a couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and we'll go back and see how our veggies are doing, if we have a delivery ready or if there's nothing ready yet. So I shall return. All right, so I'm finding it near impossible to get these done because I can't see the ground at all. It's really hard to tell where you fertilize. So what I've been doing is a little cheat here, almost like a GPS mod, actually, but it costs some money. I hire a worker, and I'll show you what I do when we get to the end of the field here. I've been hiring a worker at the ends to get the tractor set up for the next pass, and then I just fire them and do the pass myself to save money. So it's costing me, it'll probably cost like $200 or $300 all said and done, because they take a while to turn the tractor around. But it makes it much easier to complete the contract, because here we go. So I'm going to hire a worker. He turns the lights off, and he's going to turn around. And so the worker's got the tractor right now. Now, the other thing I'm noticing is that I'm probably, unfortunately, going to run out of fertilizer before I'm done. So I'll show you the maneuver I'm going to do to fix that. I should probably get like at least 2 more bags. Maybe another bag. 1,000 liters should probably do it. We're about halfway done with the field, but I think I'm going to run out. So see, he's all lined up. So now I let him go, and I go ahead and turn my trailer back on, and off we go. So it cost, what, about $20 to get the tractor turned around there, fitting at $10, something like that. But it makes it a lot easier so that I don't have to figure out where I'm going. And then as long as I follow my row, we're finishing the job. So as long as I just keep the nose on the row that I'm in, we're doing good. So, but I will also have to change this out. So I'm going to get my John Deere involved when that happens, and I'll show you how I kind of handle the situation where I get halfway done, don't know where I am as far as the field goes, but I want to make it fairly easy for me to be able to replace the fertilizer that I've got, or we'll put more fertilizer in. We could try to service it on the field with a big bag. I mean, that would be the other option, and maybe I'll do that. But, yeah. In fact, maybe we should do that when we get down to the end here. So now somebody was saying that the big bag attachment actually causes the game to crash. That's kind of frightening, but it does. And the reason why I'm finding that the fertilizer contracts are so highly priced is because, let's be honest, you're having to buy fertilizer, so they're kind of reimbursing you for the fertilizer up front, but it is a little, crazy how much they give you. Okay, workers on. And I'm going to let him turn the tractor around and get lined up. And then before we go any further, I'm going to stop and reload the fertilizer. I mean, I don't know. We might make it. Oh, it's hard to know. Gosh, we're so close. I hate to buy more, but then again, we're going to need it for our own field, so he's backing up. And so now I've fired him, and I'm just going to back straight up because this is obviously the line that we need to be on. And I'm going to bring this out here. But, you know, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to see if we can actually get the whole field done. But what I would do is just stop here and then bring my tractor up with the forks and load up the fertilizer box into the thing. But I'm going to see if I can get done. So I'm going to back to work. When I get down to 1%, that's when I'll fill it back up. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get back to work, but I just thought I'd share that with you. That's how I've been doing the edges, so I don't have to try to figure out where I'm going because it's really hard to. I always try to get everything fertilized by the first stage. So I put fertilizer down when I seed, and then when that first stage pops, I spray it. And because that's the easiest time to see what you're doing is before you actually start growing the crop. When the crop gets tall like this, it's really difficult to tell where you're at. So this would be impossible like in wheat or barley or sorghum because you can't tell where the rows are. So anyway. Hopefully that gives you a little hint, though, for these kind of crops. I'll see you guys. If I have to refill, I'll bring you in on that. Otherwise, I'm going to get this done. Listening to some hairband radio, good old Twisted Sister Motley Crue, and a little bit of Cheap Trick. I don't know how they always get put in with heavy metal because they're not, but for some reason they do. All right, see you on the other side of it, folks. All right, me and my wise ideas. I'm going to run out 78, 72, 69. 64, oh God, 60. I don't want to run out in the middle of the field. That's my fear. Whoa, I just totally went off course there. 43, 40, 30. Oh, please, 34, 31. We made it. Gonna hire the worker. He can run it out, which he will probably. But there we go. So we're gonna get him turned. I'm gonna let the tractor turn around, get lined up for the next run, and then I will reappear magically with my John Deere tractor. And my quickie freaking arms. And, oh, by the way, I did find out, okay, so, yes, I was using the wrong arms, but you cannot get a John Deere attachment for that tractor, even with the John Deere attachment. The arms only fit the newer tractors. So, all right, so stop right there. I'm going to back out and turn the tractor off. And I'm going to go get the John Deere, so there's my farm way. Actually, no, my farm's way on the other side of those trees. I'll be back in a little bit. All right, we're back home. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I forgot my arms are in the garage, so we need to get those. Sig Howa. Grab those arms, dude. There you go. Good job. And now you're going to get your little forkies. And let's get the fork up to the shop. No pun intended. I'm so funny. Actually, if we want to make life easier for ourselves, we'll just take our little trailer, a little happy-dappy trailer, hippy-dippy, and we'll put the pallet on this because it'll be easier to transport. I see a flaw in my design. All right. Hey, man, you got to be practical, right? Like, use everything to its full advantage. Let's head over to the shop with our trailer. This trailer's awesome. I love this thing. It's our little blue wagon. Wait, why am I talking in German? It's our little blue wagon. I can't do French. Oui, oui, monsieur. It's a little blue wagon. I never do French accents. My name is Pepe Le Pew. Oh, wait, that's right. You can't do Pepe Le Pew anymore because he's offensive for some reason. I haven't figured that one out, but Let's see, he's French. Oh, that's very offensive. Yeah. Okay, anyway. I didn't know it was offensive to be French. But no, you cannot do Pepe Le Pew. He's bad. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab our fertilizer. Get some corn cali. All right, and pick it up with our tractor. I don't think I need the weight on the back, but I brought it just in case. That bird tweeting, it makes it crazy. There's this old game that used to be on PC and on iPhone called Slay, and it was like a chess game kind of. And the music would go din 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 din, and the bird's going tweet 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 tweet. I'm like, oh God, it's Slay. I can't help but think of that. So we're gonna have some extra fertilizer. I'm gonna be sure to bring it to our farm when we're done. So when the contract's done, I'm just going to leave this tractor out by the field, and we'll be sure to drink our Ovaltine. We'll be sure to get the leftover fertilizer, because I think there's still probably going to be a good maybe 400 or 500 liters left over when we're done. We're almost done with that field, so it took 2.5 of those. So I'm imagining we're still going to have some left over, but I don't know for sure. So let's see. Probably the best way to go is going to be over this way again. I will try not to miss the turnoff. So I'm going to head over, guys. I will see you momentarily. All right, we have arrived. I don't know why I brought my counterweight, but I did. Just because. We never know how heavy things are going to get. Dude, that's heavy. That's deep, man. It's deep. Sorry. What is also talking about? We don't know. We never know. He's from America. God forgive him. He must be like that President Trump guy. Crazy like all those Americans. Rude, chubby. Okay, I am rude and chubby. All right, fine. I try to be polite, but I can be rude. I can be. All right, so let's go ahead and grab that. Whoops. Pardonnez-moi, monsieur. Pardonnez-moi. I am sorry, monsieur Bag. Hopefully, I have the lift to get you over the tractor and over the top. Oh, I do look at these hour arms. They are beautiful. Yep. You put it right in there. That's right. Is there a way to open the bag? No. 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 There's no way. I don't know what I just did, but oh, here we go. Okay. Do I have to hop out and actually manually like untie the bag? Let's see. Enter vehicle. No. Jump on the back of the bridle and touch the bag. You touch the bag. Touch it. Oh, for frick's sake. Just do it the old-fashioned way. It's going to suck the whoop. There we go. And it ate the bag, which is what it was supposed to do in the first place. All right. So we're just going to leave the tractor parked here because it's and I've got my all but. This is what I'm talking about. And here in France, we have the parts there from all but. Isn't boot a French word? Sorry, I'm being really weird today. I can't help it. I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning playing Star Citizen. Every bad farmer shouldn't do that. But my son Ryan was on. We were having a fun time. We played until, like I said, 4 o'clock. We started at about midnight. That was probably the first problem. And then we played till midnight. I ran the prospector for about an hour, and then let it process the things that I mined. And then Ryan and I went to the expo in New Babbage, and I let things prosper. I let the refinery do it, and then I took it. We took it to New Babbage, and then I sold it and made about $90,000. And then Ryan and I went to the expo to see the latest ships, and we saw a whole bunch of cool spaceships. Anyway, that's Star Citizen. It's totally fun. But then I had to wake up at 6 o'clock this morning to do farming, and now I am very tired as I'm driving my tractor around at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to slow time back down when we get to 5, and then we'll start, because we should be done with this crap, and we'll get paid, and then we're going to head back home. And I am going to see about getting my vegetables to market, whatever we have. We should have a bunch by now. But I'm thinking we're going to actually make, more money this time. So it seems like, once again, yes, I forgot to hire the worker. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, well, we're so close to the end. I don't think it's going to matter, but I may have to overlap. Try not to overlap because I don't want to run out of material and have to fill it again. Well, we should be okay, but that sucks. I totally forgot. Let's take a look at the map and see how we're doing. Wrong button. Hang on. Stay on the target. Okay, now look here. Look here. You're going to see the fertilized state. Oh, don't get rid of plowing. Yeah, I totally overlapped. Oh, well, what are you going to do? We'll fix that in the next pass. Dang it. I might have to refill this again. It takes about 200 per run. So, I don't know. That mistake might have killed us. But we also might get the contract done before we're totally done. So, I'm going to run it as close as I can. I don't want to get more. Ugh. Who would have thunk? I thought 1,000 would be enough, but I'm a fool. Yeah, we got like 3 more passes left on this, but that might be all we have left to do. So, plus the field is getting narrower at this end, so that's a big help. Yeah, I think we'll be okay, but I can't believe I did that. That was really stupid. Yeah, you can see how with the tire tracks, I totally halved it. Dang it. Shiz. I'm not gonna swear. I'm not gonna swear. God dang it. Okay, all right, so get back in, run it, and off we go. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this done. Hopefully, like I said, I think we got enough to get. We have one more pass and a half maybe, but that might not. We might not have enough to do that, so we'll see. There might be nothing left. That's okay. You live and learn. All right, guys, see you in a few moments. All right, so I finished the contract. I'm going to take this back and unload it and then return the equipment to the farmer or the lesser. Let's go ahead and dump that out. All right, Bob. And there should be a little package somewhere. Oh, my God, it went in the middle of the field. What was that? Why? Did you guys see it? It's out there, like... How am I supposed to pick that up? Why did it do that? Very bizarre. Okay, well. Try to get it anyway. Not being able to see it. Oh, look at me. Picked it right out. They want to do anything but give me what I deserve, which is my fertilizer that I purchased for this contract. Oh, boy. There we go. There's where I should have had the weight on the back because we're climbing with this now, and it's definitely throwing us out of whack. Especially with these lightweight, mid-size harvesting tires, or not harvesting, fertilizing tires, the narrow tires, narrow wheels. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to go ahead and close that contract, and we are all done. That was pretty cool. Contracts worked out well for us. And we're going to go ahead and finish contracts. So we've made some money. Did our big ones come back? No, this one's back again. Owen is asking again, but I'll wait till tomorrow. We'll see what else comes up. But that was a big one, and now we made 18,000. What? The deal was 24. Oh, that's right, because they took it out because of the equipment, but that's okay. We made a lot of money. We had 20,000 roughly, or 25,000 when we started. We've made about $26,000 in total. So I can accept that. Maybe more. Whoa, sorry. Monsieur, pardonnez-moi. Je suis arrivé. I've arrived. So I'm going to go back to the farm and get this crap off of here. And then we're going to take the straw. We're going to start loading vegetables because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. At 5 o'clock, I'm going to slow down time. We're going to produce until then. But then we'll go back to regular. Turn back time. Okay, and so then we'll be all set. We'll be all set to do our work. And that is going to be loading things onto a trailer and taking it wherever the market says is best. So we'll start with each type. Means we'll be doing 3 trips. That's just how it goes. I know it's not the most exciting work, but let's see how much we make. I'm thinking we're going to make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 somewhere around there, instead of the measly $2,000 we've been making each day by skipping time. So once again, set it to distribute, and you may have to run each day. The most that you're supposed to run, I think they said, once you go over 10x, I believe one of my viewers tested it out and said that over 10 is bad. So if you're under 10, you're fine, but if you're over 10, it's bad. So we don't want to do bad things. We want to do good things. All right, I'll be back heading home. See you in a minute. All right. So we've arrived back at our farm, and I'm going to, let's see, pull this around where we had it. Because this is a nice space to load right here. It's kind of in between the two. If a pallet does get stuck, at least it's in the grass, so it's not the end of the world, I guess. It's kind of a pain, but we're going to unstrap that, and I'm going to unstrap this. Grab the weight, grab the device, or the fertilizer, and then put these, going to load this trailer up with goods. I wonder if I load them the other way. I tried doing it this way. I think you can get 3 across, but if I could do 2 wide and then call Tupac Shakur. Is he dead, Tupac? One of those guys I know. Was it 50 Cent? One of those guys got killed. They had a little serious rap gang rivalry and got out of hand. And words were said, bullets were fired, rappers died. I don't really care, honestly. All right, so we've put this away. That's a good thing. And since we can hand load everything, we don't need this. But my guy is a little bit freezical, so I'm going to change clothes right here. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, so the leaves are changing. Next month it's going to be cold. Hopefully our stupid soybeans will be ready to harvest, or they'll be ruined, one or the other. So we'll see if it was worth wasting the fertilizer on them. I have my doubts. Shoot, I forgot about the weight. I need to put that here. And let's see what we got for the day. So we're going to go ahead and turn this around this way. And try to do side by side too. And this is nice too because I can push it up against the back and kind of have something to push against. Push. George Bush. Let's open this. My name is Diane Reams, and I hate George Bush. All right, so we sorry. Change that to storing. There we go. The strawberries are starting to appear. Very lovely. We have strawberries. That's not very many, though. Kind of disappointing here. So for some reason, I don't know. It seems like they're not doing well. Like, they're just not. But we're on hard mode, so maybe that's what it is. They just produce less on hard, I guess. I don't know. It's a little bit frustrating, but that's probably what it is. Slowly. Slowly. There we go. And can we fasten that yet? No. And we'll put more on top. Gotta watch. I just bumped it. Slowly. Try to do it with the joystick, see if it's any. No, it's still just a dead zone-y. That's the only thing about loading by hand. It's really hard to get it perfect. There we go. And another one. Do, 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 do. Is there a strap? Yes. Look at that. Okay, good. I think that's all we're going to need. Like I said, it doesn't seem like we're producing too much. So, and once again, we're going to do them separately. Why? Because it's easier that way. Trust me. It's easier to do them separately. If you put all the vegetables of the same kind on, you're going to find that each place like has a different price. Though in this case, it's the jardin shop, the garden shop, and so it may be that they're all the same price. I'm going to take a look real quick here. If I don't fill this trailer all the way up with these, well, we might take some of our other products out too. Yeah. All right, that worked good. So let's take a look really quick here at the market that we are dealing with. Because this might all go to the same place, and we can just load everything on and be easier. We have to load it high, but lettuce is the best price. Oh, yeah, the Jardin. And the Au Fournil de Champs Bakery. So we can load everything on. So let's go ahead and switch over this one. But we'll finish loading strawberries. Hold on. We'll load them all together. Isn't that special? You got to watch that. When that happens, that's when we have the problem where the pallets stick into the ground. So when you bump into stuff and the pallets go flying like that, that's when the problem occurs. So just be careful. Try not to let that happen. I know sometimes there's nothing you can do about it, but that is what causes the issue. So. Satisfying. Just like Tetris. Let's see if I can get another. I might get 4 more on. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we can get 4 more and then load the next thing in the middle. But now you guys see why I like this trailer. It's like perfectly sized for this. It's not too big. It's not too small. And it has just enough room for all of our fruits and veggies. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe this is not going to be what I thought it was. Maybe there will only be $2,000 of produce. I'm a little disappointed at how much these are producing, but that could be because we're on hard mode. I don't know. It must affect greenhouses because on easy mode or on normal mode, each day I was producing like 40, 50 pallets out of each greenhouse. But then again, you know what? We're producing everything out of these greenhouses, so maybe that makes a difference. I don't know. I mean, you're definitely going to produce less strawberries, but I have 2 greenhouses. I feel like I still should have more. Who knows? Oh, and it's time to slow time down, by the way. Come on, Artie. That's good enough for now. I'll push it over with the other one. Slow time down. All right, so it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's quitting time. Not really. Farmer's life is never complete. The work never ends for the farmer. Le petit farm. Okay, so let's go ahead and fasten and unfasten. All right, moving on to the next product. Let's get in here, and we're going to go ahead and set this. So we're going to change this over to distributing. Same with this. No. Darf. Nope. Yep, distributing. Okay. So see, they're already producing more. That's good. Let's do lettuce next. Let us do lettuce. Sorry. Change output mode to storing. Same with this guy. Change output mode to storing. Nope. There we go. Not much lettuce at all. 2 pallets. Another disappointing yield. That's, you know what, though? I guess, whatever. Lettuce is the most valuable because it's produced the least of what? Say that again. How is that, Arthur? The most of. It's produced the most of. All right, so there's that. So now for the last but not least, we want the tomatoes. Come on, go in there. All right, so we'll put this back into distributing. And we're going to put this to storing and put this on storing. So both of our greenhouses have stored tomatoes. There we go. And they've put them out, so I guess we can just change it back again. The other thing you do is once the number goes down, you know they're already out, so then we can change the output mode back again to distributing. Activate, dummy. Always check that. I kind of willy-nilly press those buttons. So these are all set up. There we go. So they're just holding right now. And there we go. We have 8 pallets of tomato or tomato or whatever. See, people say tomatoes, right? And then we say tomato, and they're like, you're wrong, it's tomato. But then, right? But then who says potato? I don't know anyone who says potato. They all say potato. So if it's potato, it's tomato. Can I have some potato skins? Nobody says that. Nobody ever said that. Ever in their right minds anywhere said potato skin. So I'm just calling it like it is. Ugh. I have a problem. My mouse is shedding. It's losing its. There's a little pad on the side for your thumb to kind of rest on, and it's falling off. I'm gonna have to replace that. I wonder if is that supposed to be a cow noise? That what is that? There's a bird in France with a really ugly call. It's like, all right, so tomatoes go on top. Oh! No. Screwed up everything. My whole life just ruined. Thank God it's this hard in real life. No! Oh, for... Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, you... Get in. It's just a little joke. Okay. Strap it. All right. This is so much fun! Yeah. I'm actually having fun, but when that stuff happens, it is a little annoying. Let me set that right here. Stop jumping! Oh my God, he's auto jumping. Oh. Now see, I usually don't have these kind of issues. I think it's because it's getting full and the physics are just. Put it down! Dang it. Okay, I need to start just strapping before I'm done. There we go. And you just shove that one over. But whatever, I don't friggin' care. There we go. Strap one, each one. Strap your little packages, strap them one by one. Strap your tomatoes, strap them one by one. Take that one off, put it back on. There we go. Okay. He's not letting go when I'm telling him to let go, and that's what the problem is. I'm clicking it to let go, and then he's still holding on to it, so I move, and then it flops off. Like that. No! Oh, God, no. Please, no. Shoes. Let go. Urgh. Okay. My OCD. All right, we are all set, ready to go to the shop. Let's go ahead and go to Un Jardin les Enfants et les Gens. This one. Okay. And I need to see. Oh, no, we can go this way. We're going to just, let's see. Show me. Tag place. Show price fluctuations. Ooh. Oh, that's why, too. Our prices are at freaking rock bottom. They'll start going up again, but right now they're horrible. Okay. That's another reason why we're not making any freaking money on this. Oh, my God. That's all the way up the mountain. Okay, well, I guess that's where we go. Let's go ahead and grab our stuff, and off we go with a huge pallet. Well, not really. A half pallet of produce. Neatly stacked by yours truly. To me, that's very satisfying. However, it was also a little embarrassing how hard it was for me to do that. But so if you do this once a day, you can make, some money. Once again, on hard, I don't know. And plus, we're in October. I did not realize that October was the bottom feeder season of your greenhouse money. What? You know what I meant. You know what I'm saying. It's the worst you can possibly do. So I would say next time I do the fertilizer, I'm going to definitely really pay attention to the prices that they're offering and only take the top 3 big ones, and then I'll, go down from there. But my issue tonight was I just started grabbing them, so I missed an $11,000 contract, and I got a $6,000 one instead. So I could have made even probably like $5,000 more than I made now. But it is what it is. Oh, what the heck? That was completely random. Maybe I need to wait. I don't know. It's not acting like it's jerky or anything. That was really weird. Just out of nowhere, it jumped to the side. So don't go up here. We need to go further down the road. So hope you guys are enjoying this extended edition of Farm Sim 22 as we tour de France. But we got a lot of work done. I feel like it was a good day today. And hopefully it won't rain all day because tomorrow we need to harvest. So I'm kind of hoping that the rain is over by tomorrow morning, but we'll see. If that's the case, I'll start working on the other fields. And then we'll, I'll get the rocks off of them and stuff, and then we'll come back. As soon as it stops raining, we'll start to harvest. This place is up this road here. So the first road, we turn right. It's a beautiful France. The French scenery in fall is beautiful. It's gorgeous. He's astounding. I love my signal on. Like an old man. Like the old man my character is. Hello, I'm delivering my vegetables. I'm almost too old to drive this tractor. I can't really see. I own a brewery in France. I'm just kidding. We're only allowed to do grape juice since the Great Prohibition. Subversion. Nope, I thought maybe that was it, but it's not. This is it. This is where we sell la vegetables. Le Jardin des Fermiers. Jardin obviously means garden. Fermier, I think, means of the earth, like firm ground. Yeah, they're not accepted here because this is not the unload point. It's over here. So we're going to sneak around here and we're going to drop these off. Yes. Yeah, 2,000, 3,000. Oh, God. Oh, man. Well, I guess maybe we are making just what we're supposed to. Oh, God. That was terrible. It's terrible. Man alive. So what that means is that's about what I've been getting just by sitting on it. So that really stinks. I mean, we definitely, you get a price boost by doing it yourself, but, and I'm going to continue to do it myself, but that sucks. That slurps. I'm angry. I'm livid. I'm loving this farm. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I definitely had fun making it. We were silly. We had fun. We sang some rock and roll songs together, sort of. Or I just randomly shouted out lines of songs that you guys probably don't know. Anyway, I am having fun, and we will see you in the next exciting episode of France. Survival, roll, hard mode, whatever you call it, difficult mode. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And we'll see you on the farm. Bye.